competition? Like, what's the official name of what you had?
So we had the Empire State Strict Curl Championships here in Syracuse at 301, 303 Pulaski Street Strength Warehouse. It was great. A lot of people were inspired. A lot of kids showed up to it. A lot of Syracuse people showed up to it, and 4 of the strongest curlers in the world showed up to it as well.
No kidding.
Everybody had a good time.
Wow.
Yep.
So, and you were the host, obviously. Were you also competing?
No, you don't compete at your own meets.
What do you mean? Because you
just don't do that.
You put your own contest and win it, man.
No, because then that creates, a bunch of nonsense. They'll be like, oh, well, he, doctored his, he got favoritism because it was his meat. Nah, you don't lift at your own meat.
Yeah.
Only busters lift at their own meats, and there's no busters here in the 315.
Exactly.
Or at least in this room at the moment. There's a lot of busters here, but you know what I mean.
Now, having hosted it and watched it, if it had been a competition that you were involved in and competing, would you have won that one?
Of course, yeah.
Like just by the weights involved, so you'd have won it. Well, you're the strongest man in the world. I mean, no, I'm not.
I'm never going to say that. You can say that all you want. But
well, it's true because you are the record holder in that event.
Yes.
Still, correct?
Yeah.
And what's the weight?
215.
For the standing strict curl, drug tested
division on the original bar, not this new bar they switched to make it easier for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That bent bar, you mean? Is that,
Yep. They switched it in 2022. And before that, it was only like 4 guys in history broke 200 on it.
Wow.
And then they switched it. And all of a sudden, in 3 months, 9 people just here broke 200 on it, let alone all over the world.
Oh, wow.
But then when they switch back to that bar, they can't do 180 or 185. So, and then they'll sit there and argue with you like, oh, yeah, well, it ain't easier. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, there's you're looking at 60 years of data from this sport. And
it's easier.
It's easier. This doesn't make any sense.
It's easier.
If it makes you feel better in your own mind, sure. Think whatever you want to think. You know what I mean?